Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Kicker99 here. We're here today with some Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and my first actual commentary in, I'd say, a really long time, to be completely honest with you. I'm not for sure exactly how long, but it's been a pretty decent amount of time. But anyway, we're here today playing Hardcore Kill Confirmed, I think it is, on Aquarium, during the double XP weekend, of course. And then this is just going to be me generally talking about and how I feel about the game. Like, just so far, you know, as it's progressed on. You know, right offhand, I'm playing it during the double XP weekend, so I obviously like it a little bit. The content of the game, like the campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, all wrapped up like a big bundle. It definitely suits it a lot better. There's a lot more to do, and you definitely get a lot more for your money that you invest in it. That being said, each mode even like has its own little side modes in it, if you get what I'm saying. You know, like in zombies, you have 2 maps. Kind of wish there was more, but I mean, the 2 maps that they give you are very expansive in their own rights. I'd say Shadows of Evil more than the Giant, but that's just my own opinion. And then in multiplayer, you have just the standard. You know, you have, I would say, more than 12 modes at least. I'm not 100% sure. I only play like I'd say 4 or 5 at most. I don't ever play all the modes in any Call of Duty, but you know, that's just how it goes. You know, they added Paint Shop, which is amazing. That was a great idea on their part. It gives you a lot of room to be creative with your design on your gun, and you get to like make your gun your own. It gets to be more yourself, you know, express yourself in more than just like a calling card and making your own emblem. So that's really nice. And then the actual like gunplay and the movement mechanics are like balanced in such a way that you can't depend on your jumping or your I don't know if you'd call it an exosuit in this game, but I guess you could. You can't really depend on your exosuit as much as you could in Advanced Warfare, because like back in Advanced Warfare, in any gunfight you could just practically spam X or hit one of your scuff paddles and you could basically get out of any gunfight or make it way harder for the other guy to win. Now in this game it's almost the same, except since they limited your like booster pack, I guess you can say. Since they limited how much you can use it, it's not as much as like you don't rely on it as much. It's more of like your actual gunplay skill. Like instead of just being able to, you know, jump out of the way, you can just, you know, you just rely on your aim. If you have God aim, you're gonna be a god at the game. It's as simple as that. Back in Advanced Warfare, you couldn't have that. You could have great aim, but then somebody could just outplay you by, you know, jumping over the container that you were just shooting them behind, or you know, vice versa. Whatever. You get the point. Campaign. I'll briefly touch on it. You know, I haven't played through it all the way yet, but they included, for the first time since World at War, they put in co-op, which is a nice attention. They haven't done that in so long, I think just because they were really focusing on the story hardcore, and even though I haven't played through the entire story so far, I don't think the story is as good as the other ones in this one, for the main reason of, since they had to make it, well, since they made it co-op, they let you make your own like protagonist, like whoever you are. I feel like games do a lot better in story and stuff when you play as a set protagonist. Maybe that's just me. You know, these are all just my own opinions, obviously. But that's just how I feel on that. Now, I'm not going to be speaking on too much of it, because like I keep saying, I haven't played the entire thing. I may do like a separate kind of video, like talking about how I feel once I complete it. But as of right now, maybe halfway through, maybe not even half, maybe like a quarter of the way through. But yeah, I like that they put in the campaign co-op. You know, normally people just go to the campaign, they play it once, and they're just like, oh, you know, there you go, it was a good game, and they just never touch campaign again. That's what I normally did. But and then you just move on to multiplayer. But with the campaign co-op, you can go back through with multiple people playing these levels, and you just have like a wide variety of ways to approach things, which really helps. Now, like, as of right now, I would completely recommend this game because I think it has the, like, I can't think of the word, but I just think it really feels like a game that can be like a long-term, long-lasting game. I don't think even whenever the next game comes out in November of 2016, I still think this game will have a very high population on it. I would even say, to be honest, 2 years from now, this game will probably still be very highly populated, especially by then because all the DLC will be out and everything. And the DLC plan for this sounds good too. They're going to be, I think they're supposed to be giving 2 zombie maps, one remake, one new one on each like couple months with each map pack. And I don't know how many multiplayer maps. I would say 3, like they normally do, but they may change it. Do like 4 or something. I'm not 100% sure on that because I never really play the multiplayer DLC ever in any Call of Duty. I'm always about if I'm gonna play any DLC, I always play the zombies maps just because they always entertain me more than the multiplayer maps. The maps that came preloaded with this game in multiplayer and zombies, I'd say they're fine as they are. I would say multiplayer for me personally only has about, I would say, maybe 2 maps I really hate. I think I don't really like Infection. I can't. There's one more, but I cannot recall the name of it right now. But it is what it is. You always have maps that others love and others hate. Like this map, Aquarium. I like it. I don't mind it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. The only thing that kind of gets annoying is since there's so much water everywhere, since it is an aquarium, people can just jump at you or just like kill you from anywhere at any time. But that's basically the entire game. So that's a useless complaint. But in terms of the zombies, like that they offer, Shadows of Evil is great. It will give you tons of time to tons of gameplay options. There's just so much to do. You can do the Easter egg. You can just go for high rounds. They made going for high rounds easy in this game. It doesn't take any effort at all to go for high rounds. So that's always fun. They include something for everyone. If you love fun story, if you love a fun story, the campaign's all for you. If you love like horror-esque, survival wave-based gameplay, zombies is for you. If you love competitive multiplayer that you can play for, I would literally say 10 or so days, even more, if not that, then multiplayer is for you. I keep saying that because I would say the biggest thing about this game is the value for your money that you get with purchasing it. And you don't even really need, like, in terms of the season pass right now, at least, I'm sure later on this will change, but right now, like, the season pass doesn't even give you that much of, like, they don't give you that much of an incentive to get it. And I'm saying this as a good thing because normally, companies, they shove the season pass down your throat until you buy it. But this game, like, they have it in the corner, and of course it's a Call of Duty, so there's going to be DLC coming. But, you don't really need it right now. I would say, like, hold off on the pass until, like, I would say the first pack comes out, see if you like it, then decide if you're going to purchase it. Unless you're just a gigantic Zombies fan, then you didn't get the, one of the deluxe or collector editions. So just, I mean, that's practically it, to be completely honest. So far, I'm really enjoying the hit detection. Is great. It's on point. Every now and then, I'll feel like I'll put too many bullets into someone, and then they just won't die, or I'll die or something. But I feel like they added, in Treyarch games, it seems like they increase the health on enemies a lot, so it feels like everything is underpowered, and in truth everything is pretty much the same. I feel like that's their way of making things balanced. In Infinity Ward's ways, they have certain guns that are just completely overpowered to others. And if you're wondering why, the reason I'm playing Hardcore Kill Confirmed is because I just, that from what I learned, that's apparently the easiest way to rank up. I don't know that for sure, but you know, it's been pretty fun. I'm about to hit 2nd prestige. Hey, if you didn't know, you could wallbang through there. I learned that the other day. I randomly shot some guy through when I had a vision pulse, so it's pretty crazy. But I'd like to thank you for watching this. I appreciate it dearly. I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts and opinions on this game so far. I'm sure they'll probably change because eventually, you know, I just get tired of every Call of Duty. It happens to every single one of them. But as it stands right now, I think the game is perfectly fine. I see no problem with it at all. So if you enjoyed this, please like, favorite, comment, subscribe, you know, do all that fun stuff. Thank you for watching once again. I appreciate it dearly. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.